SPE Thailand 2011 E&P Awards. The final nominations are Project 1, Ton Rang 3, Thailand's first successful high-temperature PLT logging by PTTEP. Nowadays, the E&P business cannot rely only on the conventional resources. The innovative ideas are needed towards the unconventional plays. For example, the unexplored deep formation in the extreme subsurface condition. PTTEP exploration well Ton Rang 3 was drilled last year in order to investigate the section which is the unexplored interval in Bongkot. It is the deepest well that PTTEP has ever drilled in the Gulf of Thailand. The result of this well will be a play opener for further exploration and development campaign. The challenges of this exploration well is how to identify the deliverability of reservoirs and hydrocarbon reserves in the unexplored and severe bottom hole environment. With the original PLT, the tool has a temperature limitation at 150 degrees Celsius, which cannot withstand the temperature of this well. Thus, the high-temp PLT was selected to be run the first time in the Gulf of Thailand. This tool can prove successful in identifying the flow contribution in the deep section, which creates value for PTTEP as follows. Rig cost savings, reducing the unsure net pay of the possible gas sands, creating opportunities for the next development phase. The feasibility of data acquisition techniques in challenging environment establishes new standards of technology to be used in the company. This tool becomes the proven solutions for PTTEP and is considered to be continuously applied for further well testing operations in the next exploration campaign. Project 2, Songkhla D&E Exploration and Development by Coastal Energy. Situated offshore in the southern part of the Gulf of Thailand, Coastal Energy operates the Songkhla oil fields, which are situated around 20 kilometers northeast of Songkhla town. Two marginal oil fields, Songkhla A and Songkhla C, are on production since 2009, and several prospects were identified close to those fields. In early 2011, Coastal Energy drilled exploration wells in the Songkhla D&E locations north of the Songkhla C field, discovering commercial volumes of oil in Miocene sands of the Songkhla Basin. These Miocene sands were deposited around 20 million years ago when rivers and lakes evolved in the Songkhla Basin. And through time, the oil migrated and got trapped in stacked fluvial channels by three-way structural dip closures against normal faults. While the rig was on the Songkhla E location, 7 more wells were drilled to appraise the size of the structure. Due to the proximity of the coastline, all wells in the Songkhla field are drilled under a strict zero-discharge policy, meaning no cuttings or produced water will go overboard. After the rig left the location, Coastal Energy moved in a mobile production unit and completed the wells with downhole pumps using a hydraulic workover rig. First, oil flowed into a spread moored tanker from the E location 3 months after drilling the discovery well. Coastal's strength is using a small team of experts with a multidisciplinary approach, involving close relationships with contractors, marine specialists, drilling engineers, production engineers, geoscientists, and reservoir engineers. The Songkhla development strategy demonstrates that oil fields can be put on stream quickly with a minimum of capital exposure and dramatically improving the project economics. The concept of exploring while developing has proven that with multiple exploration prospects in a drilling campaign, risk mitigation is taken into account. Project 3. ICD's open hole completion successful production transformation, reviving horizontal wells, oil recovery in shallow volcanic fractured reservoir by Pan-Orient Energy Thailand. Sustainable oil production with open hole slotted liners or standalone screen completions in highly deviated horizontal wells. Water breakthrough through high permeability streaks in days or weeks within a month. ICD Stage 1 proactive water breakthrough delay. ICD stage reaction to reduce water cut upon breakthrough. Production transformation by ICD solution from conventional choking down or cyclic production upon high water cut to sustaining oil production target with ICD's downhole inflow balancing. In central Thailand, in Vichianburi, concession L44 operated since 2005. There are 8 oil discoveries in unconventional fractured volcanic L44 reservoirs and 3 oil discoveries in conventional sandstone reservoirs nearby. Volcanic reservoir macrofractures drain at high initial flow rate of 1,000 to 5,000 barrels of oil per day per well, depleted quickly. Oil bypassed and recovery was low, leaving substantial volume of hydrocarbon behind, 88 to 92% estimates in the much lower permeability of 0.1 to 30 millidarcies microfracture matrix. It was decided by Pan-Orient Energy that the ideal well to pilot the ICD technology on the one horizontal extended deviated well, or the Borang well A, that had at one point in its life watered out completely. The logic behind this decision was that if it worked on this well, it should be broadly applicable to any future newly drilled horizontal wells in any field redevelopment scenario that would result in the event of any success in the pilot. ICD's innovation. On high water cut Borang well A, recompletions upon ICDs, instead of choking back at surface and or performing cyclic production, a sequential increase ESP pump rate to induce more effective downhole influx balanced by ICD's nozzles is established based on Bernoulli's nozzle back pressure principle. In all 4 ICD's recompletions pilot wells, the production target are significantly achieved or exceeded. For Borang well A first pilots, where the water cut was over 95% or close to abandonment, ICDs helped to produce at least 200 barrels of oil per day, or a 4-time increment. Project 4. Maximizing oil recovery from the Platong asset, successful water flooding projects by Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production. The Platong field is situated in the northern part of the Pattani Basin. The Platong team identified water flooding as a logical alternative for improving hydrocarbon recovery and sustaining field production. Through a major reservoir characterization study, an inventory of water flood candidates were created. The Plamuk area was identified as greatest water flood potential, with Plamuk B and Plamuk E the top 2 platforms. A multidisciplinary team worked collaboratively to mature water flood development plans. The team faced multiple challenges, including highly complex geology, small wellbores with highly perforated and commingled zones of oil and gas, different degrees of pressure depletion, and the need for a reliable artificial lift system. An integrated execution schedule was built, and the Plamuk B and the Plamuk E project were successfully executed with zero safety incidents. First injection occurred in Q1 of 2011. Incremental recovery from water flood is expected to double primary recovery. To date, significant incremental production has been observed, with the current incremental production rate almost 80% of the platform production. Project 5. Gas lift significantly increases asset value in Platong Field, Gulf of Thailand, by Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production. Continuous focus on various gas lift developments and initiations in Platong Field, Gulf of Thailand, has significantly enhanced the asset value. During the past 3 years, more than 100 new gas lift wells have been brought online. Successful gas lift development and improvement have resulted in the consistent growth of gas lift production from 10% in June 2008 to 50% of total field production in June 2011. Subsurface challenges mainly involve cost reduction efforts. The introduction of mono-trip gas lift completion in 2008 has reduced rig time by approximately 1 day per well. Another cost reduction has been implemented on converting non-gas lift mandrel well to gas-lifted well by changing the installation method of coiled tubing gas-lifted assemblies to a slick line run straddle pack-off gas lift in 2010 at a cost saving of 73%. For the surface side, a remote compressor has been modified to increase gas lift rate from 2 to 5 million cubic feet per day, which resulted in the oil increase of over 500 barrels of oil per day per platform. The implementation of modified well unloading gas lift unit has revived a platform that does not have a remote compressor, resulting in an incremental oil of over 1,000 barrels of oil per day per platform. Last but not least, gas lift pipeline has been laid from the CPP to 4 gas-deficient platforms in 2011. Gas lift on those 4 platforms is currently contributing more than 3,000 barrels of oil per day, with the expectation to add reserves of about 2 million barrels of oil and 2 billion cubic feet of gas. From 2008 to 2011, Platong has recovered over 14 million barrels of oil, or over 27% of total field production from gas lift application. With continued improvement and innovation, gas lift would significantly enhance Platong asset value, thereby benefiting the Kingdom of Thailand. Project 6. Deep Horizontal Well Drilled by Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production. Chevron recently drilled a deep horizontal well to improve recovery in a low-porosity sandstone reservoir. This was the deepest and highest temperature horizontal well in Chevron Thailand's history, and possibly in the entire Gulf of Thailand. A total of 1,500 feet of 14 to 17% porosity rock was drilled at 8,620 total vertical depth and completed open hole in November 2010. RFT data confirmed the conductivity of the sand from 28 in the north to 06 in the south, proving an oil column of approximately 200 feet. The lateral section was drilled with an inclination angle ranging from 87 to 90 degrees, thus terminating slightly deeper in the toe than heel. A 1,500 feet continuous sand was observed in the logs. Due to the depth, the expected circulating temperature was expected to be high, close to the upper range of mud mortars, which is a critical component in the BHA. But with careful attention to drilling rate and mud circulation volumes, the actual circulating temperature could be controlled and the well was drilled safely. For production performance, 06, 07, and 28 were completed as single-zone completions in the same reservoir that the horizontal well was drilled in order to better understand the relative performance of a conventional well versus that of the horizontal well. With a higher productivity index and a slower gas breakthrough, horizontal well was able to produce at least 2 times more oil than those from the conventional wells. This deep horizontal well has been a very successful economic project, but more importantly, it has proven that such wells can be executed, highlighting that more opportunities exist to pursue deep target reservoirs. There is also a plan to water flood this reservoir using SWIM's unit, or the Seawater Injection Mobile System. If successful, it is believed that this will then be the deepest water flood in the Gulf of Thailand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our 6 finalists. Looks like it's going to be a pretty tough competition, yes. Diana. All right, and now let's take a closer look at our prestigious coveted trophy. The trophy, please. ถ้วยรางวัลด้วยครับ That's the trophy that one of the 6 team will get that, yeah? And I like how the icing...
Just a trophy.
Yeah, just... Of course, Diana, just a trophy. What else are you thinking?
You'll be taking home just the trophy.
Good one. Thank you very much. All right, let's continue. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. All right, this is the SPE E&P trophy. And to present this award, we are honored by...
And now I'd like to invite on stage Dr. Songpop Polachan, Director General, Department of Mineral Fuels, to present the award.
A big round of applause for Dr. Songpop Polachan, the Director General, Department of Mineral Fuels, on stage to present the award. All right, may I have the result, please?
ขอผลคะแนนด้วยนะคะ
เชิญเลยครับ Okay, it's officially sealed. Wow.
Ooh. Thank
ขอบคุณ
you.
ครับ Thank you very much. ขออนุญาตนะครับดร.ทรงภพสักครู่หนึ่งนะฮะ สักครู่หนึ่งนะ All right. The winner of SPE Thailand 2011 E&P Awards is Inflow Control Devices Success in Production Transformation, Reviving Horizontal Wells Oil Recovery, Pan Orient Energy Thailand. A big round of applause. Congratulations from Pan Orient Energy. The ICD's open hole completion success in Pan Orient Energy Thailand production transformation. Reviving horizontal wells, oil recovery in shallow volcanic fractured reservoir. And these are the gentlemen that received the award. And this is the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, and this is the winner for the SPE E&P Award.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Congratulations. เดี๋ยวเรียนเชิญดร.สมภพอยู่บนเวทีสักครู่หนึงนะฮะเพราะว่าต้องมอบรางวัลชมเชยให้นะ and as a token of appreciation for the other team so we invite the other teams up on stage to receive a token of appreciation.
Yes,
First?
starting from the first one, Ton Rank 3, Thailand first successful high temperature PLT logging. Can we have this team on stage, please?
From PTT Exploration and Production Public Company Limited, a round of applause for Ton Rang 3. It's written in English, so. It's an all-girl team? Oh no, we have a gentleman here. I mean, can I join? Okay, so better not. Okay, all right. And this is a รางวัลชมเชยนะครับจากดร.ทรงภพนะฮะ Congratulations. Next.
From Coastal Energy, Songkhla D&E Exploration and Development.
Coastal Energy, up on stage, please. Songkhla D&E Exploration and Development from Coastal Energy. We'll wait for the whole team to come up here. Good evening, sir. Congratulations.
A big round of applause, please. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Next up.
Next up,
Next. Maximizing oil recovery from the Platong asset. Successful water flooding projects. Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production Limited.
next, can we have gas lift significantly increases asset value in the Platong field Gulf of Thailand from Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production Limited.
Thank you very much. And last but not least,
Deep horizontal well drilled from Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production Limited.
wow, Chevron.
And there are
Thailand.
very many projects.
Yep. Chevron Thailand Exploration and Production, the deep horizontal well drill. This feels like a big team here. Do we have a big? Yep. These are men in black suits.
I believe Chevron has 3 projects with us.
Yep. The trophy is coming. The pretty has to walk a long way back. Miss Dr. Songpop said, promise to find more oil in my country. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And now I'd like to invite Mr. Puwadon and Miss Cordella up on stage to give us the honor of a photo opportunity with all our winners this evening. And เดี๋ยวช่างภาพนะฮะจัดเลยนะครับว่าจะถ่ายรูปหมู่ใหญ่ยังไงนะครับเดี๋ยวช่างภาพจัดเลยนะฮะ Diana make our way here.
Can we have our winners?
So we will have the winner and the other winners for the token of appreciation on stage here. A photo opportunity with Dr. Songpop Polachan and Mr. Puwadon along with Miss Cordella. This is the SPE E&P Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 6 finalists, and of course, we have our winner of the SPE E&P Awards 2011 from Pan Orient Energy. And of course, the other finalists. 5 other finalists here for the token of appreciation from Dr. Songpop Polachan, Director General, Department of Mineral Fields. And along on stage with them is Mr. Puwadun, Sunthorn Vipat, and Miss Cordella. And we just give this couple of moments here for our photographers to take a couple of shots here. Yeah. This, ladies and gentlemen, it's a culmination of hard work and determination from everyone in every team. A big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Songpop Polachan, Director General, Department of Mineral Fuels. Thank you very much, Mr. Puwadon. Thank you very much, Ms. Cordella. Thank you very much. We have a couple of photo opportunities here by the different teams up here on stage. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, Diana.
Another big round of
Yeah,
applause for the
please,
winners.
please.